in Vuwani. But let's go now to Vuwani for the latest there. Our reporter Mike Maringa is standing by. Mike, good to talk to you once again. Before we get to what's happening at the schools, you're in one of the villages near Vuwani and a lot's going on there. Ministers are meeting with community members. What are they saying?
Good morning to you. It's indeed, we are here at the Ramukuba village, not far from Vuwani, at a church called Rivers of the Living Water Cathedral. Look, we've got three ministers here. We've got Minister Mahlobo, we've got Minister Mutambi, we've got Minister Van Roy, and they are meeting with community members. This is the similar engagements that they have been having since the Vuwani matter came to the fore. They've been meeting with SGBs, the tribal leaders, tribal authorities, just to try and suppress what has been happening, just to try and talk to communities to allow their children to go back to school. But we have seen in the recent past and in some areas that did not work. This is not their first engagement. They started at some village called Chiwulana. Chiwulana is next to Chimbufa. The village was heavily barricaded. We struggled to navigate through to get to the school where they were. But unfortunately, teachers were not there and they had to move to the next village. The meeting is just starting now. We'll be going in to listen. But the message that they are bringing here is to the parents, SGB, and everybody involved in the community to allow learners to go back to school, Natasha.
You've been covering the story from the beginning through every phase. Does it look like things are starting to return to normal?
Look, yesterday the situation was much better because there are schools where we went as early as 6 o'clock in the morning. Children were arriving in their numbers at some school. Teachers were also arriving. But today it was a different picture because at some school where there was learning and teaching, teachers did not arrive. There's an issue of intimidation that has come to the fore. Minister Mahlobo spoke to that issue in the morning when we asked him to say, as government, they have done enough to make sure that they clear the roads in some areas to allow teachers and everybody in the community to travel safely. But learners were on their own at some school. Minister Mahlobo had to take a lead and teach at some school. We're at Radzambo Secondary School where Minister Mahlobo was teaching a grade 12 class in mathematics, Natasha.
All right, just tell us about the mobile classrooms. Has that been making a difference to getting people to go back to school?
Look, the department started distributing mobile classrooms yesterday in the afternoon at around 12 o'clock. It's still going to be a long process because those mobile classrooms are a lot of hard work. They still need to be connected. We went to a school where mobile classrooms were delivered at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. We went to check again this morning only to find that those who dropped them, they are still busy working, trying to connect them, and those mobile classrooms are still empty. By the look of things, the mobile classrooms will only be usable on Monday when there are desks and when they are properly connected, Natasha.
All right, Mike, thank you very much for that update. Our reporter Mike Maringa, live from a village near Vuwani. He's been covering the story for us, as I say, through every phase. Mike, thank you very much.